Go ahead and find your comfortable seat. Feel free to sit on your block if you need to, closing over the eyes. And just spending a few moments just breathing in and out through the nostrils. Gently bringing weight back into the sit bones, letting the spine get a little longer. Gently relaxing shoulders down and then letting the back of the neck get nice and long. Elbows are soft and fingers are relaxed in your lap. And as you settle into your seat today, just taking a moment to scan the body, just noticing how it's feeling. No need to judge or analyze, but just notice. And then when you're ready, bringing your awareness down to the navel. As you inhale, just beginning to notice how the belly gently rises. And as you exhale, the belly gently draws back in again. Inhale, belly rises. And exhale, belly gently draws back in. If you notice that you become distracted and your awareness gets pulled away from the belly, just notice the distraction, let it go. And then gently go back down towards the navel. Keeping the eyes closed, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, bringing the chin down towards the chest. Let the head be heavy. On the inhale, raise the head back up. And as you exhale, just gently tilt the chin up. Keep the shoulders rolling down. Try not to crank through the back of the neck. Just looking for a little bit of stretch through the front of the neck here. Inhale back to center. And exhale, let the right ear drop down towards the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the left. Easy inhale back to center. Exhale fully. And when you're ready, gently open the eyes. So you might like to stagger a little bit on your mats here, just so you have enough room to take some stretches up and over. So just walking the hands away from the hips, taking an inhale, reaching left arm up. And then as you exhale, bending the right elbow, reaching over towards the opposite side. So you can decide here whether you curl through the upper back or you might lift the chest up to the ceiling. We're just looking for something that feels nice here. And on your inhale, sweep the arm up and over. Exhale as you reach the fingertips over the opposite direction. So once again, you might curl, you might lift, just whatever feels nice on that other side. Inhale up and over, and exhale. In your own time, just kind of flowing side to side. Finishing the round that you're on, doing one more each side. And just coming back to center, bring the hand down in front of you and just tip tap the fingers forward. Reaching, 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 and then when you've found your limit, just gently let the head relax down between the arms. Nice deep full breaths in and out here. Walking the hands back towards the body. Bring the hands out in front, interlace the fingers, keep the palms open. Big inhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Stretching through the upper back area here. Nice deep full breath in and out. Letting these fingertips softly drop down. Bring your hands out behind you. Maybe propping yourself up on your fingertips. As you inhale, lift the chest and the chin up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Gently lower the chest down and roll over onto your hands and knees, getting ready for cat-cow pose. So we'll take about 5 rounds of cat-cow pose and then we'll lift into downward facing dog. So whenever you're ready, on your inhale, dipping the belly, and on your exhale, curling the tailbone, crown of the head under. 4 more in your own time. Once you're in your down dog, just walking the heels up and down, just kind of testing everything out here. Maybe lifting all the fingers up off the floor and then gently spreading them out as you lay them back down. Knees can be bent, tailbones lifting. Nice deep full breaths in and out. 3 more breaths here. Keep on grounding down through the hands. As you lift the tailbone high, pressing your heart down towards your toes, looking for that upside down V shape. 1 more breath here. And then gently lower the knees down and come into child's pose. We'll take 5 breaths here in our child's pose. You can decide whether the knees are open wide or whether the knees are together. Wherever you are, have the elbows nice and soft. Taking 1 more breath in, full exhale out. And make your way back up into tabletop, into your downward facing dog, so that we can make our way to standing. Gazing forward, bending the knees, tiptoe up to the top of your mat into standing forward fold. So you can decide here whether feet are together or your feet are a hip width apart, completely up to you. And we'll just hang out here in our forward fold for a little bit. So feel free to have the arms dangling, fingers loose and relaxed, or you could take opposite hands to opposite elbows if you like. Knees are bent, tailbone lifting. Nice deep full breaths in and out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling. If you've taken hold of the elbows, just gently releasing down. Tuck the tailbone, and as you inhale, slowly begin to unroll up to standing. Let the head come up last. Once you are there, you might like to roll the shoulders. And if you're not there already, step up to the top of your mat. We'll begin with a few rounds of Sun Salutation A. So bringing your hands into heart center, standing nice and tall in Tadasana. Inhale to prepare. Exhale fully. Nice deep full breath in. As you inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Nice flat back. And exhale as you fold. Easy step back into your plank pose. And just pausing here for a moment just so we can set up our plank pose. So shoulders are over top of the wrists. Squeezing the belly button, lengthen the tailbone down, and then lift the kneecaps and press through the heels. Slight doming through the upper back, making sure you're still breathing. On your next inhale, if you would like, you could lower your knees down to the floor. And as you exhale, hug the elbows in and bring the torso down between the hands. Untuck the back feet. As you inhale, hug the elbows in, lift up into your cobra. And exhale back into downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Nice deep full breaths in. Long slow exhales out. Seeing if you can soften through the shoulders. Keeping the hands grounded into the mat. Last breath here, inhale and exhale. Gazing forward, bending the knees, making your way up to the top of the mat. Into your standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the navel back towards the spine and exhale. Sweeping the arms up over the head, big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. Easy step back into your plank pose or any modification you're wanting to do. Inhale to lower the knees if you like. Exhale as you bring everything down. Inhaling up into your cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. So while we're just pausing in our downward facing dog, just a gentle reminder that if you would like to skip the high to low plank, cobra to down dog, you can go straight into downward facing dog, or you could even modify it by doing cat cow or child's pose instead of the plank variation. The end of your next exhale, stepping back to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale to release. Big inhale as you sweep the energy up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath and we'll add on. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Easy step back into your plank, going through whatever flow feels good for you right now. Meeting back up in our downward facing dog. Alright, so we're stepping the right foot forward for this next part. You've got 2 options here. You can either gaze forward and then take an inhale, step the right foot through the front, or you can take an inhale, float the right leg up, and then exhale as you bring the foot through the front. So however you would like to do that, go ahead and bring the right foot through to the front. Keep that back knee lifted. And to begin here, just going to pause and take it slow so that we can set up for the rest of the class. So I want you to press into the sole of the right foot so that foot feels grounded, and then press into the ball of the left foot. Go ahead and squeeze the right thigh and then lift the chest and the chin as if you're about to take off. Squeeze the belly button. And you've got 2 options here. You can either bring your hands to your hips and peel up, or you can sweep the fingertips back. And on your inhale, raise up into your high lunge. Pause here. So go ahead and lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor. You might even have a slight bend in that back knee. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other, and then soften the shoulders and the gaze. Take another inhale, lift the hips ever so slightly, and as you exhale, open into Warrior Two. Take your time getting there. Nice deep bend in that front knee, pressing into the outside of the back foot. Take another inhale. As you exhale, windmill the arms down and step back into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep full breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, stepping the left foot through to the front, however you would like to do that. Setting up your foundation, feeling nice and strong. Lift the chest and the chin. Squeeze the belly button. Either bring your hands to your hips or bring the fingertips back. However you want to do it. On your inhale, lifting up into your high lunge. Soft shoulders, soft gaze. Pausing here, one more breath. And on your next inhale, lift the hips ever so slightly and exhale into your Warrior Two. So we want that nice deep bend of the front knee and then press into the outside of the back foot so your back toes are angling in slightly. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, windmill the arms and step it back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Nice deep full breaths in. Long slow exhales out. Pressing through the hands. Lifting the tailbone. Seeing if you can soften through the shoulders a little bit. Reaching the heels down. On your next inhale, gently lower the knees down, and as you exhale, sink the hips back into your child's pose. Pausing here for a few beats. Two more breaths here, nice deep full breaths in and exhale. Last breath, inhaling and exhaling. Moving up into your tabletop, lifting back into your downward facing dog. Take your time getting there, no rush. At the end of your next exhale, make your way to the top of the mat into your standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to release. Big inhale as you sweep the energy up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to add on to that little sequence now. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale fully. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale as you release, step back into your plank or any modified version you'd like to do today. Taking yourself through high to low, upward dog, cobra. And coming back into downward facing dog when you're ready. Nice deep full breath in and out. On your next inhale, stepping the right foot through to the front. Setting yourself up first, nice strong foundation. Whenever you're ready, inhale floats you up into your high lunge. And this time round, we're just going to do some little lifts and dips. So as you inhale, lift the hips a little. And then as you exhale, soften back down, so back knee bends. Inhale floats you up. And exhale. Keep it going. You go as slow as you need to. The next time we lift up, as we exhale, we move into our Warrior Two. Pausing here for a few beats. And just aligning yourself in general. Now if you would like to, you could stay here in your warrior two, otherwise flipping the palms. As you inhale, lift the hips, straighten the front leg, raise the arms up overhead, and then as you exhale, soften everything back down into warrior two. Inhale lifts you up, exhale softens you down. 3 more in your own time. Moving with the breath here. Once you've done your 3rd cycle, windmilling the arms, step it back into down dog. Nice deep full breath in, long slow exhale out. When you're ready, using your inhale to send the left foot through to the front. Setting up your foundation first, and then when you're ready, inhale floats you up into your high lunge. Pausing here and just aligning everything, tailbone lengthening down. See if you can square the hips off, hug the thighs in towards each other, and then when you're ready, inhale lifts the hips up, exhale softens you down. In your own time, 4 more. Shoulders and gaze, stay nice and soft. Once you've done your 4 more, opening into your warrior two. No rush to get there. Take your time just to set up your foundation. Nice straight line from knee to ankle. Press into the outside, the back foot. Lengthen the tailbone down. Soft shoulders, soft gaze. Hang out here if you wish. Otherwise, flip the palms. As you inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, softens you down. 4 more in your own time. Trying to keep that upper half of the body nice and soft. Once you're finished, just windmilling the arms and step it back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale the breath out. 2 more breaths like this. Grounding down through the hands. Making your way to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders rolling away from the ears. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, press through the feet, taking all the energy up with you. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice deep full breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. Easy step back into plank pose. This time I'm going to give you the option to take a little dance into side plank or a little variation of side plank. If you would like to just hang out in full plank, then you're more than welcome to do that. Please make sure you're squeezing the belly button and doming through the upper back. Taking a nice easy slide onto the side of the right foot. Step the left foot behind you and then big inhale pushes the hips and the chest up. Pause here, breathe. Soften the knees as you inhale through center. Slide onto the side of the left foot. Step the right foot behind you. And then pushing up. Big inhale sends the hips and the chest up. Inhale, roll back through center. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Pause here, take a breath. Ground down through the hands. Send the tailbone nice and high. However you would like to, stepping the right foot through to the front. Slightly faster in this round. Inhaling up into your high lunge when you're ready. Inhale to lift the hips up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you lift the arms up overhead, straighten front leg. Exhale, soften down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Windmill the arms. Exhale back into your down dog. Take a breath here. And then stepping the left foot through the front. When you're ready, inhale floats you up. 3 rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften down. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, softens. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here, align. And then inhale lifts you up. Exhale, softens you down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Windmill the arms. Back into your down dog. Take a nice deep full breath in. Exhale fully. 2 more just like that. Nice deep full breath in. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Gently lower the knees. Sink the hips back into child's pose. Pause here for a moment. Soft elbows, soft shoulders. Breathing deeply. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Making your way back up into tabletop, hands and knees, lifting the hips into downward facing dog. Making your way to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to release. Big inhale sweeps the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do 1 more round. Nice deep full breath in. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, long back. Exhale as you fold forward. Step it back into plank. If you'd like to do the little side plank series on the right side first, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can hang out in your plank pose. Even come down into tabletop if you'd prefer, just whatever feels good. And we meet back in our downward facing dog when everyone's ready. There's no rush. Tuning back into the breath when you're in your down dog. However you would like to step it through, bring the right foot forward. Grounding down through the feet. Squeeze the belly button whenever you're ready, floating up into your high lunge. Soft shoulders, soft gaze, lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze the inner thighs. Take an inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, warrior two. Straight into warrior two this time. Flip the palms, inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, soften. This time we're coming into reverse warrior. So as you inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale as you lift the chest. Back hand lowers down. And take another inhale here. Coming into extended side angle. Beautiful, you got it. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Inhale as you bring the torso hovering out over the knee, windmill the arms, and step it back into your downward facing dog. Nice deep full breath in. Exhale. And we'll do the other on the other side. So when you're ready, step the left foot through. Floating up into your high lunge. Take your time. Inhale, lifts the hips up. Exhale, warrior two. And flipping the palms. Inhale, straightens the front leg. Exhale, soften back down. Reverse warrior. Inhale as you flip the front palm. Lift the chest high. Exhale, pause. Inhale as you bring the forearm down to the thigh. Exhale, top arm comes up and over. Beautiful. Pause here, take a breath. And then inhale as you bring torso back to center and exhale it back into your downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Softening through shoulders, grounding down through hands. Bending the knees, sending the tailbone high, pressing the heart down towards the toes, upside down V. Alright, however you want to get there, step up to the top of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift, exhale fully. Big inhale, sweeps arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Relax your arms down by your side, close the eyes for a moment. Just take a pause. Gently blink open the eyes. Feel free to stagger on your mat if you like. We're going to come into tree pose before we come back down. So we begin in Tadasana, hands in at heart center. Find your dristi, your point of focus. Might be on the floor, might be straight ahead. There's something that's stationary, that's not going to move. When you're ready, shift the weight into the left foot. And bring your right foot either little kickstand at the ankle. You could bring it to the inner calf, or you could even bring it up into the inner thigh. Breath is natural and calm. If you would like to, on an inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Open the palms, soft shoulders, soft gaze. Gently close palms, bring the hands down through heart center and relax the foot. Come back into Tadasana. Grounding down through the feet, lengthen the tailbone, standing tall. Bringing hands into heart center when you're ready. Make sure you find your dristi, your point of focus. Shift the weight into the right foot and bring your left foot into tree pose, kickstand, or up at the inner calf or the inner thigh, you choose. If you would like to add in the arms, inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, soft shoulders. And gently bring hands back to heart center. And release the foot down. Alright, release the hands. Come up to the top of your mat and we'll make our way back onto the floor. So on an inhale, we're just going to kind of throw the arms up, and then as we exhale, bend the knees and splat. Take a nice easy step back into downward facing dog. Pause here, take about 3 breaths, just a nice soft down dog, transitioning back down onto the floor. Feel free to move around, do whatever feels good here. Last breath in and out. And then just gently make your way down into child's pose. Whatever version of child's pose feels best right now. Might have knees open, might have knees closed, might wrap your arms around the legs, palms facing up. Just whatever feels nice. Staying connected with the breath. Nice deep full breaths in and out. You're at another 3 breaths here. And then sliding onto your belly, turning over onto your back, and hugging your knees into your chest. And just take a little roll from side to side, find a little sweet spot to massage. Taking an inhale, holding as you exhale, hugging the knees in a little bit closer. Seeing if you can flatten the back against the floor. We're going to take a spinal twist here. So if you would like a more subtle spinal twist, then you would lower your feet down to the floor. If you would like a more intense spinal twist, you'll keep the knees in towards the chest. So bring your arms into cactus arms, bent at the elbows so that we don't hit our neighbor. Taking an inhale, and as you exhale, just letting the knees softly drop over towards the right, looking out over your left shoulder. Closing the eyes and just pausing here. Taking an inhale through center, exhale out over to the left, turning your gaze out over to the right, eyes closed, easy breath. Inhaling back to center, and exhale, give the knees another little hug if you like, a little roll from side to side, whatever feels good. And we'll come into reclining butterfly before we relax into Shavasana. So bringing the feet down to the floor, turning the soles of the feet in towards each other, knees dropping open. You decide here what you do with your arms. They might be down alongside you, palms facing up. You might have one hand on your navel, other hand on your heart. It can be nice to have arms up overhead, opposite hands to opposite elbows, just whatever feels good. Have a play around. Neck is nice and long, chin slightly tucked, eyes and mouth closed. Using your hands to gently close the knees over. And just pause for a moment, let everything realign. Feel free to give the knees one last little hug in if you like. And then make your way into Shavasana. Legs extended nice and long. Toes just hanging out to the sides. Arms just a little way away from the body. Palms facing up. Go ahead and lift the chest and then flatten the shoulder blades down against the floor. Neck's nice and long, chin is slightly tucked. Nice deep full breath in. And exhale into your relaxation. Letting all the heavy parts of the body melt into the mat as you release tension. Gently begin to deepen your breath. As you inhale, draw the breath into the belly, fill it up like a balloon, and then roll that same breath up into the chest like a wave. Hold briefly, exhale fully. Take 2 more rounds like this. Nice deep full breaths in and out. When you're ready, start twinkling the fingers and the toes, maybe turning the head from side to side. Just bringing movement back into the physical body. If you would like to reach your arms up overhead, take a full body stretch. And bending the knees, turning over onto your right side and just staying here for a moment, just settling in, just for a beat. Keeping the eyes closed if you can, pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands together at heart center, thumbs lightly pressing against the chest. Shifting the weight back into your sit bones, growing nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders. Back of the neck is long, features of the face are relaxed. Bringing your chin down to your chest, giving yourself a big smile for your practice today. Lifting thumbs to your forehead and honoring yourself and those around you today. We bow together and say to one another, Namaste.